This island of 23 million people is a vibrant democracy and a U.S. ally that sits just across the sea from the world's largest one-party state. I'm Matt Rivers in Taiwan, officially known as the Republic of China.
And I'm Stephen Zhang in Beijing, the capital of what's officially known as the People's Republic of China. It's been called that since 1949, when the communists here won a civil war, forcing the previous government to flee to the island of Taiwan.
Both sides set up their own governments, each claiming to be the only legitimate rulers of the entire Chinese territory. Decades of hostility ensued. There was no travel, no trade, or communications between the two, and the threat of military action was a constant presence. But those tensions began to ease in the 1990s. That's when Beijing and Taipei came to an agreement on the so-called One China policy.
Both sides acknowledged, despite the existence of two governments, there is only one nation of China, and that paved the way for economic and cultural cooperation. Businesses from Taiwan have invested billions of dollars here on the mainland, home to 1.3 billion people and the world's second largest economy. And millions of mainland tourists have flocked to Taiwan after direct flights resumed. China insists Taiwan is a renegade province that must be reunited with the mainland by force if necessary. Both governments say that's all the more reason to strengthen communication and build mutual trust. And in November 2015, there was a breakthrough. China's President Xi Jinping met Taiwan President Ma Ying-jeou in Singapore. It was the first time the leaders of the two governments met since the end of the Chinese Civil War, some 66 years earlier.
But whether that trust can be built in Taiwan remains to be seen. Many people here are wary of the growing influence of their massive neighbor just across the straits, fearful that their unique way of life cultivated over the last 6 decades may be under threat.